Hi everyone. Yesterday, as I was reflecting on how to help people become happy, I didn't start by asking what happiness is. I started by asking what is preventing us from being happy. You see, we live in the past, we worry about the future, we don't really understand who we are. We rarely sit alone. We constantly consume social media, news, and negativity. And whether we realize it or not, we become a reflection of our input. Think of it like a computer system. If our software is filled with viruses, and the viruses are fear, anger, constantly comparing ourselves, and other noise in life, how can we expect the system to function properly? If you're a baker and you put salt instead of sugar, no matter how good your intentions are, the results won't be sweet. So if we're not in control of our inner software, how can we turn to our natural state, which I see as curiosity? Look at a child, joy, peace, bliss, anand. Once a child is fed, that they're satisfied, and then they rest, they're present. They're not stuck in the past or worry about the future. They don't carry decades of mental conditioning and emotional clutter. And then I thought about the 5 vices that affect us: anger, lust, greed, attachment, ego, and pride. If we're not aware of these forces, then how can we expect to emotional well-being? Most of us aren't really living life. We're reacting to worldly stimulus. Think about it. And on top of that, we're almost never in the present moment. We replay the past. We rehearse the future. So let me ask you something simple. When was the last time you truly noticed yourself breathing? Not just breathing automatically, but actually feeling the breath. If the most important process of our life is happening unconsciously, what does that say about everything else we're doing? Then a line from Gurbani came to mind that said, Nanak Naam Leta Jivan Tanman Thive Harya. Then I reflected further, what is Naam? Most people think Naam is just meaning the name of God, Vaheguru, Allah, Ram, Jesus, something to chant. But Naam is much more than that. In Gurbani, there's so many different examples of what Naam is. It's a divine reality, the presence and the power of the One. It's lived, remembered, and realized. Naam ke tare sagle jant, Naam ke tare khand brahmand. By Naam, all beings exist. By Naam, the world exists. Not just the world, worlds. The whole universe exists. The essence Naam is, that is sustaining creation. Naam is the creative force active in all existence. Naam is living remembrance of the truth, the medicine that heals the ego and cures our suffering. Naam is a path and also the destination. Naam Aukad. So Naam is a medicine given by the Guru. Naam is something you just don't repeat. Naam is something you become over your life. That's the mystical aspect of understanding your software. When the Guru is saying there's no peace without Naam, it's important to understand you can have wealth, comfort, success, and still feel empty inside because you're disconnected to the divine nature. And you can have very little in the world and still live in deep peace because you're connected within. So sukh is that deeper peace. We see this in saints, those that are living simple lives, humble lives, content in a way money can't buy them. So this line is not saying pleasure doesn't exist without Naam. It's saying true peace, steadiness, fulfillment, inner rest is impossible without Naam. Think about it. So if my intention is to help you become happy, joyful, at peace, fulfilled, then my role is simple. Basically to guide you back to the Naam that is within you. You see, when our clothes are dirty, we wash them. When our body is dirty, we clean it with soap. But what about the mind? There's no shortcut, no pill. Just like anything meaningful we got in life, it took time, effort, and presence. We had to be present. So let's start simply by first sitting alone, quietly, at the same time, same spot every day. Do it for 10, 15, 30 minutes, whatever you can. Notice your breath. Notice your thoughts. Don't judge them. Don't fight them. Just watch. Now, if you could do this consistently for 1 week, then believe me, you're capable of changing your life. And only you can change your life. It took years of conditioning to arrive where you are, mentally and emotionally. So give yourself time to return home. You see how the sun burns away morning fog. True understanding dissolves our inner darkness. That is the light that will burn away our negative thoughts. And step by step, you move closer to lasting peace. This is a process, not a pill. So, I wish you, I bless you, I hope for you, you will attain Naam's peace, Naam's contentment, and put in the effort to do so step by step. I've given you step 1, and over time I will post other videos because it is a web that we have to untangle. But the wisdom of the Guru will help us do so. Thank you for watching. Share if you found this interesting with somebody who may also need it. Take care. God bless.